Ladies, just so you understand, for you, the cheating is the lying. For us, the cheating is the penetration. You need to understand that is the difference. For us, it's like, oh, you went and you saw your ex and you guys went and had coffee. Did you do anything with him? No, I don't give a fuck. Let's play PS5. I don't give a shit. But if a woman is, you're like, you tell your girl, yeah, I saw my ex when I went back home to Monroe and we went and had dinner together and we talked about our feelings, but we didn't have sex. She'd be like, do you love her?
Right.
What's going on here? Whereas
Exactly.
for us, it's like, did you fuck the dude? No? Okay.
Right.
It's whatever. I don't care. It's hard for women to understand that because for women, the cheating is the lying. For us, the cheating is the penetration. Literally the penetration. Like you can tell us all kinds of stories. Did you have sex with him? That was the main thing. Because what did our ancestors do? If our ancestors who were not protective over the reproductive qualities of our mates, we were raising other people's children. Period. There were no paternity tests. Right? Yeah. And your genes were unapologetically weeded out of existence. So who was left? The man who was vigilant over his woman. Right. This is a hard thing for people to understand. Jealousy is not a naive, immature adaptation for men. Jealousy is actually an evolutionary adaptation for men. And it's not like jealousy like where you act overboard. Like I have a very simple rule. If you want to see other men, that's fine. You're just not my girlfriend. I'm not mad at you at all. You're just not my girlfriend. You can see other dudes. You're just not my girlfriend. You aren't the CEO of my company. You don't get to meet the boss at the hedge fund. You don't get to, you know what I'm saying? You're just not my girlfriend. And so that's the thing. Like you just have to be able to set those boundaries. And these are normal things that evolution has provided. It's not good or bad. Like you said before, it's not good or bad. Let's understand it. The problem is when you explain it to some red pill guys, they're like, do women like men who are taller? Yes. Well, then fuck those women. No, that's fine. They also like men who are in shape. They also like men who can acquire resources or have the potential. You ever see women, they go after like young military officers or they go after young residents at a hospital who are going to become full doctors. They date those men because they have the potential of gathering massive amounts of resources. And so we realize this, and it's unassailable. There's no study that will show you that that's not true. And it's the truth in every single society. Dr. David Buss did a study of 37 different cultures, found it to be exactly the same in every culture. So here's the thing. Do we hate women now because they want men with higher resources? No. We just need to get fucking higher resources. That's the answer. Right? Well, that's my answer. That might not be your answer.
Absolutely. Look, if I'm walking down a trail and I see a snake and I walk right up to that motherfucker and it bites me, am I really mad at the snake? No. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what guys, they get mad at women. Women are one of the most beautiful, amazing, wonderful parts of this existence as a man. You simply have to do the work required for her to want to create that reality for you. And if you've done that, you'll soon see that women are absolutely wonderful.
They are.
They're absolutely wonderful, especially when they love you and they can get behind you. You know, there's not a more beautiful thing in this world than a woman that looks up to and values a man.
Yeah.
You know, it is what makes doing all this work worth it. You know, and that's why another thing on that subject, a lot of these guys don't believe in love.
Right.
You know, oh, I'm never gonna, dude, that's fucking bullshit too.
Yeah.
You can absolutely love a woman.
Yes.
And it be one of the most amazing things in your life.
You can love a woman and know that love is also conditional. Those are two things that you both have to. But
and it's factual.
It's factual. Like unconditional love for a female Homo sapien needs to be reserved for her children. Right. Listen, man. If you guys have a kid, you want your wife to be willing to die for this kid. That's your kid.
That's your legacy.
That's your legacy. This is not some unfortunate turn of events. This is fucking human evolution.
Yeah.
It has to be this way. Otherwise, there's not 8 billion people on this planet. Right. The species does not survive numerous near extinction events during the Pleistocene epoch if we do not have mothers willing to die for their children. That is the reason why. So because she has reserved that unconditional love for her children and you don't get it, don't be mad about that. And it doesn't mean you can't love her. It does exactly right.
And I say this often. I said, dude, get mad or play ball.
Bro.
These are the rules of the game. I didn't make them, but I am telling you because I care about you.
Yeah.
Disney and that fairy tale dream that they've pitched you is a fucking lie. It's consumerism. And I think that a lot of the reason that a wedge is driven between men and women, because you have twice the taxpayers. You know, you got all these bad bitches everywhere. Now they have jobs, you know, and I, with all my heart and not from an angry place, believe that women are less happy now than they've ever been, and I don't think it's going to get any better.
When you say bad bitches, you mean girls calling themselves bad
girls
bitches.
that call themselves, I don't need no man, blah, 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 blah.
I've seen that, yeah.
You know, and a lot of times girls will say that until the right man walks in their life and they'll change their whole fucking tune.
Yeah.